Good morning. Might say why I'm in a suit. Just for the video, I guess. The event was changed without my knowledge. Um, Information was incorrect that was given to me. And they still would like and request my attendance. Let's talk. I should keep the suit on because this is a sermon. Now, someone has false flagged Kwame Brown, right? But YouTube should have fixed this by now, shouldn't it? What they waiting on? It's a fake takedown notice, right? Fake. So if something is fake with a phony email, they can be countersued for what they do once they find out who all the information belongs to and what kind of claim that they submitted. The information was very vague as to what the takedown notice would be. But what did he do that required him to be taken down? I don't fully know because I didn't see the entire video. But my thing is, you guys talk about Kwame Brown so much that if you take down Kwame Brown, what do you have to talk about? Y'all didn't get that far, did you? If you make 100% of your content about Kwame Brown, and Kwame Brown gets taken down and not saying anything or making videos anymore, what's going to happen to your channel? Now, DJ Vlad, he's been butthurt. His butt is hurt because I have been kicking his ass all week. So the information has come back to me through third party, that as long as it doesn't affect his money and his best, because he's so powerful. He's the almighty Oz. We should just leave him alone. Oh, we should? I don't think so. I think we should keep going. What do you say? Think we should keep going? You tried me, Vlad. You did a sucker move and tried to flag my page down. You did all kind of dirty stuff behind the scenes and didn't think the breadcrumbs would lead back to your house. Oh, but they did. And now that I know, all the breadcrumbs led back to you, talking about, I didn't see it. How what you gonna say? Because I had Gilbert Arenas call you. And Gilbert called you and said, man, Karceno mad at you. I don't even want to respond to him. I have nothing to say to him. But Kwame Brown, I didn't even know Kwame Brown was making videos about me. You didn't know Kwame Brown was making videos about you. You didn't even know. Because he's so up high in the clouds. He's sitting right next to God himself. Oh, he's been in the black hole all this week. He thinks, is it finally over? I don't want to deal with it anymore. Did DJ Vlad just send me a... The hell did you just put on my house, dude? Okay. Oh, they doing some construction down the street. I'm like, dude, don't come putting that on my door. I don't know you, dude. I don't know you. No, that red light went off. And once that red light went off, see that red light? When that red light go off, that tells me there's danger. Now, it's going to go off in a second. But it tells me people are in the vicinity. When that trigger goes off, that tells me somewhere they shouldn't be. Red light gone. See? Now, the way I look at it is this. Vlad wanted to play games with my channel. That's why we're doing this. Kwame Brown don't need me to fight for him. I'm fighting for me. But now we have a common problem. Vlad got mad because Kwame showed my video on his platform. And when you talk about Vlad, you're talking about 20, 30 nerdy programmers just sitting around with spotty glasses and typing on keyboards. So when you say Vlad, you know it's his team. So we're talking about your team. So you know there's a problem. You could go to your team and solve it. But no, you feel like you're above it. Like you're above talking to anybody or having to explain anything for anything. And we're going to get to that behavior that you have. Ah, baby. Stay with me. Don't black out. Because it's just going to get more interesting. See, Vlad, you've been getting away with this for a very long time. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. I'm going to remind you. I'm going to rewind and remind you and definitely refresh the public in exactly who you are. Because I had to learn all of this. Because I was not plugged into your life like that. But now you have plugged me into your life. Now you told me when I was vacationing in Florida, I told you, don't mess with me. I tried to talk to you. I was helping my parents who was battling COVID. I was helping them. And I said, hey, I was extremely fair in that video. As you know, I used to give that dude the benefit of the doubt because I used to blame all the guests that came on his show. And I told him, I said, leave me alone. Go. Because when I come home, it's going to be on. And since I've been home, it's been on. It's been on for you. But I warned you of this. See, if you're a Patreon member, you knew this was coming. Because I told all my Patreons what was to happen. So if you're not on the Karceno4life Patreon, then you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. What? Now, yesterday, we told you about Vlad basically trying to confirm Tupac's, the person who took Tupac's life, basically trying to confirm it in a video title. We did as such. We exploited the fact that he tried to put that on Bootsy. Clear as day, he tried to make it look from the title as if Bootsy said it. Which was not the case in which he did not do in actuality. Mm-hmm. Now, what has Kwame Brown done to cause y'all to be such an outroar? Hmm? Now, on the Patreon, it tells you right there what? DJ Vlad picked the wrong time to mess with me. Let's give you a little sneak peek of what this is. I know I said I was going to wait, but let's give my Patreons a taste of what's to come in the future. You see, Vlad, I've only had a couple hours. I'm still on vacay. But I'm disturbed at the fact that you tried me. Can't believe you would do that. But then again, learning more about you seems to be perfect nature. Now, seems to be that you stole your idea for your creative name of Vlad TV from Mad TV. I guess you the little redhead kid, right? No creativity there. Just another person stealing and taking from people and calling it his own. Now, we're going to leave that there. If y'all want to see the rest, y'all got to go on the Patreon and see that. That was done weeks ago when this started. Now, that was me in my initial start. I ain't even made it home yet. My thing is, we didn't do anything wrong to the guy. And he decided to come after us. We have went through every extreme to have a conversation, solve this thing, conversation to get it over with. Nope. He thinks he's too big. Okay. Mr. Big Time. I'm going to make the time. For you, I will make the time. Uh-oh, loosen up the tie. Sino Man is alive. Now, to these other people who are clowns, who are out here bothering Kwame's page, they're flies. All they do is buzz around to see what it is that they can actually get away with and things that they actually can't. They're always buzzing around, causing disruption, causing trouble. If you don't like Kwame Brown so much, why are you on his page? If I don't like DJ Academics, I'm not going to go on DJ Academics' page. I'm not going to watch the war in Chirac and then talking about I don't like DJ Black. Hate Black. Or Academic. I hate Academic. Can't wait till he drop a new video so I could watch it and dislike it. I don't get mad at the young people that watch it. Because that's what the brainwash do. Y'all think this is he talks in the language y'all talking in. Disrespectful, everything is a troll. He talks in that young culture that doesn't connect anything. They don't know, like, man, that should morally, in your brain, where is that okay for you to start making comments about someone's, like, some things are off limits? And they be, no, man, I'm just trolling. I'd be like, that's a good idea to you? That troll is a good idea for you? I don't understand people, man. It's like they get in their own way. I was fine doing what I was doing on my own, not caring about anything Vlad would have to do. Now his team feel alive like they're being attacked for no reason. I'm not a clout chaser. I don't need clout. Vlad was somebody I never messed with. I always looked at Vlad as like, okay, well, he's just running his channel, doing interviews. He asked some ridiculous questions, but they're answering them. So I can't get mad at Vlad. I'm mad at them. Like, why are you doing this? But a lot of these people don't have training to know that there are certain things that they shouldn't say. I don't know who that guy is, but if he need me to grow, then that means he's not gonna grow. But as far as Kwame's page and his activity, like we watch Kwame every day, but sometimes I watch it on my television screen, which means I can't see the comments. I would go on there, I would donate, and I'll be in the chat on my phone. Then I'll move it to the television because I end up in the middle of doing something. So I can't see what's happening in the chat. I could hear and see the video. So seeing in the video and watching how everyone is moving, I'm noticing activities that are not usually abundant. I'm seeing people that's up there that shouldn't be up there. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Is this a mistake? Because sometimes you got to make sure, because people they'll copy Kwame's background. What's up, Ronaldo? Thanks for the super chat. Now, Dogecoin is about to rocket to nowhere. It'd be like, did you get any money from Dogecoin? Oh, no? Sorry about that. Now, I don't know. You look at big picture. I'm looking at Kwame's page and I'm seeing activity of people that probably shouldn't be on the screen. And he's arguing with these people. And I'm like, why is he arguing with them? Because I'm looking at it and I'm trying to figure this out. And I'm like, how did this person get on there? But I'm like, this might not be Kwame's page. This could be somebody who is trying to get a good look, you know, and steal his background and talking over. They do all kind of goofy stuff on there. So I check and it's Kwame's page. And there's a lot of people on there, just detractors. And I'm like, why are they here? Like on the screen, like on the link. So I was confused by that earlier this week. Like, why is he arguing with them? So I'm watching it. I'm like, I'm gonna have to talk to him and ask him, like, what's going on here? But this weekend I was busy. You know, I'm ripping and running, doing 20 different things. Got my godson. So I've been busy this whole week. Because I was out of town last week. So this week I'm getting everything back in order. All the stuff I missed, you know, you gotta pay the bills, you gotta make sure the landscaping is right, gotta get the grass taken care of, you gotta do your housely duties. So that's what I was doing, taking care of the house. Now, I didn't understand why they were there, but I guess it was just so he could have a dialogue of going back and forth with the detractors, but you're not going to win that because they already don't have a point. They know they're wrong. No matter how many times you prove them wrong, they gonna keep talking about the same thing. It's like, well, okay, well, you're not processing any of the information here. So I'm not gonna even continue to speak. I'm just gonna shut up. Because every time I say something, you come back with the same statement. Over and over again. And it's starting to tick me off. Because nothing's worse than when someone make a statement and you give them the answer and they go right back to the same statement. It's like, did you just hear me give you the answer? So you're not here for the answer. You're not here to be informed. You don't care about the information. You just want to troll. And that's how you know a troll or an idiot. And this is what was happening on that page. So they actually are taken away from the actual, they're actually taken away from the show because it's frustrating to listen to that, especially for me. So I hopefully all of you guys are signed up to the Karceno4life Patreon. Get the Patreon app, sign up for that Patreon. And y'all get to hear that video that you heard earlier about Vlad. That's just the beginning of the truth. Oh, buddy, you should have never crossed me. All of a sudden, you're tampering with Kwame Brown's live stream. You're tampering with my stuff. Okay. I'm like Missouri. I could show you. Man, I didn't care about none of these things that you hearing about. We care about progress and moving it forward. Yesterday, we showed you about the Saginaw stem. They wouldn't even send a link out for that. Didn't we lay this out for y'all yesterday? That came in the box. Saginaw stem, sending merch. They just got a $20,000 donation from General Motors because they're making progress in less than a year. Right, but a troll such as y'all would say, oh, that's scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. How is it a scam when actual work is being done? How is it a scam when all these children who are going to pass you up, while you sitting here talking about it's a scam, they're going to be the ones doing all the engineering riding by you. This week, they even got the First Things First program that happens every Wednesday. It's an after school program where you got volunteer teachers who volunteered to come in and teach the students. They volunteer their time to come in and teach these students engineering, science, mathematics, the things that they taken out of schools where you're from. So you could be behind. And when I mean behind the world. How many of y'all pass math and don't even know it? You're like, I passed my math. I got out of there. You happy to get out of there with a D. Oh, don't think I'm judging you because I was one of them. I just wanted to get it. I had A, B, C, D. Algebra. Geometry was easier. And you know what they did? They didn't care. They just passed you along. But me, I took time to say, hey, wait a minute. I need to know this. Because we had a guy in our class by the name of Sean Primus. And you know what Sean Primus did? Well, that $2 donation ain't gonna cut it, buddy. If you got big dog status, then you should have big dog bank. Sean Primus was one of the smartest kids in the state. Probably one in the world. And when I saw that guy add money and add numbers and was beating calculators, I said, that's impossible. I said, I got to know what he knows. I got to see what he's doing. He took the test to join the military. He had no intentions of joining the military. He just took the test. And because he took the test, it was over. He got all 9s across the test. I didn't even know they gave you a test like that in the military. I said, you kidding me? The military give you tests like that? To where you got to take math and everything else? I thought you just said you want to go to the military and that's it. Because I'm like, why are you wasting your time with the military? You should be working in, like, for NASA. Unless you're going to NASA, NASA should be knocking on your door. So he took the military test. He got 999.999. I'm like, what does that mean? He got everything right. I said, oh, Jesus Christ. This kid's a godsend. Not for $2 you don't own it. Now, I'm not surprised at any of it. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, on the Screen Fiend channel, we will be giving out Uncharted for free. You know, first come, first serve. Well, I'm still here because I was given bad information. And I hate when something's not where it's supposed to be. Because I got no one to blame but me and my maids. And I know my maids would not do that. If it's something in the room, they're going to leave it right in that room. So that's on me. I moved it. So the person I got to be mad at is me. And that's when I really get mad. Because I'm not supposed to be making mistakes to harm myself. Especially doing something stupid. It's forgetting my envelopes. That's just not supposed to happen under no circumstances. But here's the thing. YouTube was supposed to be for creators. Okay? Those who create content and move on. But what I've been seeing lately hasn't been that. Hasn't been that at all. What I've been seeing is people who can't move on. What I've been seeing is a sheer unwillingness to accept any responsibility. All I've been seeing is people using clickbait, theft, practices that are insane, disrespecting people's illnesses, talking about other people's children, trying to expose where people live or may not even live anymore. You're getting other people putting lives in danger. Then if somebody gets hurt, that's when all the restrictions come, because people don't know that they're playing a very dangerous game. They think it's all fun. It's not fun, and it's not the internet. And ma'am, I don't know how to tell you this, but if your husband is responsible and you're aware that your husband is doing these things, and you're just like, it's entertainment to you, and you don't know what's going on, and you're unaware, then you should get aware, because it affects you. Because if they decide to sue that man, you could be added to the lawsuit because you're married to that man. So to keep using that as your crutch of, I view it as entertainment, y'all all saying stuff to each other, so I'm staying clear out of it. But you're married to the problem. So if these people decide to go to court over some of the damaging things that he's saying to people, especially how this country feel about happens to one of these people, YouTube's going to be in a predicament. They're going to be in a very compromising situation. So, one more again. Watch how you treat people. Because they might treat you just as worse. I guess every landscaper in the world is working today. Jesus Christ. Oh, you ran out of money, Vlad? I'm built for the war. I've been through this. I've been down this road with bigger people. All of these ridiculous practices that these people do, what is it for? I mean it. Like, really, what is it for? Oh, I know what's going on. See, they want Kwame Brown to come up here and just talk to you about basketball and do all that stuff. That's what they want. They want Kwame to just do that. Once Kwame starts saying why we've taken all of these things out of schools, why have we taken trading out of schools, why have we taken coding out of schools, once he starts saying that, oh, it's a problem. It's a major problem. When you start talking about trading and coding and education of kids, and why the government that's totally in possession of the country right now isn't doing their jobs. When you point that out, oh no, you a bad guy. You ain't with the status quo. When you start talking about the agenda that they pushing with the Skittles crew, and then you got those people that champion them. They watchdog spokesman, Charlemagne and all the rest of them, they come on out. Notice, Kwame Brown was not on The Real and TMZ and none of these programs till he said two different things. Dwayne Wade's son and Little Nas X. So nothing he said was credible until he talked about them. Nope, because they wanted the world to see that so that they could come and start giving problems to Kwame's page. That's why I was on the talk show, because they want you to know this is what he's about. Hate. Totally misquoting him and missing the fact that he was addressing Dwayne Wade, the father. He was not addressing the son. But the facts always get lost in the sauce. And everybody runs with the misdirection. You see, the devil is the father of the lie. He was a gifted liar, because he makes it sound as if it's the truth. Now, they would hear that and transform that line into something else. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, rest in peace. Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad was misquoted by the Jewish community when he said that 75%, up to 75% of the slaves were owned by the Jews. They took that and twist the words around to say that he said 75% of the Jews own slaves. That makes it an entirely different statement, doesn't it? That makes it ridiculous and false. And it reminded me of what happened with Vlad and the minister. And was it a mistake? Or did he just do what they just did earlier? Same thing. It's a full-on agenda. The world is in a simulation. Gas prices are going up. They're almost $6 a gallon. It cost me $100 to fill up this car right here. $112 to be exact. This is a sedan. So imagine if you have an SUV. All your money going to gas. You're going to be putting regular gas in your car. But you know that ain't gas. Right now in the Saginaw STEM, they got these kids learning how to transform cars into gas cars into electric cars. They're starting with go-karts. This is kindergarten through 12th grade. And they're learning to do this at a young age. And they're doing it. So, I mean, but where's DJ Vlad and academics' where are they STEM programs? What are they doing for the community? Oh, because they're two immigrants, they don't have to do anything? But they're not making money off of their immigrancy, right? They're not making money off their country. Vlad ain't sitting here talking about the war in Ukraine. Where he's from, Kiev. Ain't that right, Vladimir Lebuni? Leboni, rather. See, I've learned a lot about you in less than 2 weeks. And it's all I need to know about you. Over and over again. So it is no coincidence when it continuously happens and you feel as long as it's not affecting your money, you all good. Now, can nobody touch you because it ain't affecting your bottom line, so the rules don't need to apply. See, you use brothers and you saw them in a vulnerable situation, and it was your goal to use them to your advantage. But we're gonna get to that, and then we're gonna get to the brothers that's smarting up, that started to see what you was all about. No. See, you don't understand how they work, how deceivers work. You see, deceivers such as them, let me tell you how deceivers work. They manipulate you, make you believe it's you, when the whole time it's them. They'll do a friendly act, like it's a kind gesture of the heart, only so that you would owe them something later. They want you to owe. Having someone owe you is feeling like they're indebted to you. Especially now, if you're dealing with another slum guy, then they don't have any backbone. They ain't gonna even care that you did it. But they know who to do this for. They know people that's loyal to a fault. They say, that's who I need. I need him. Get me that guy. That's who I want in my circle. I'm going to do things for him. I'm going to help his family out. I'm going to do all these things. And that dude going to be, man, you're real. I'm standing with you. Do that for me. And when that time comes where you're no longer useful to them, or they can't think of what they would need you for, you're expendable. He'll replace you with another. And give them their needful thing. Whatever you needed, they could try to provide it for you. So you could never say they weren't there for you, they didn't do anything for you. But they might request some things for you in the future. They might need you to do something for them. And you'll find out that favor comes along a lot quicker than the things you got from them. It's strategy. You know how many times we went somewhere and bombed something in somebody else's backyard, and then they come to us blaming somebody else for it, and hire us and pay us as a country to help defend them against the people that had nothing to do with it in the first place? And then we'll go over there and bomb and say, hey, they did it. And then we're getting paid on both sides. Got two countries fighting each other when nobody did nothing to each other. You know how many times we've done that? Too many to count. What's up, Sister T? Oh, they might not want to monetize this. Well, see, that's all right. They ain't gonna stop. They're not gonna stop me and Kwame. It's not gonna happen. They're not gonna stop me and Kwame. See, the problem has been clear for years. They will use every tactic they can to get you to submit to their will. But people who have lives outside of here are not concerned. Our lives are not the internet. We actually go outside. We actually do things. Where most of these guys, they're glued to a computer 24 hours a day. Thank you for hitting the like button coming through the door. I appreciate that. Normally I have to tell people, but you guys did it. So thank you. Appreciate that. So we always gonna persevere. Where if these guys something break down, they're complaining, they're panicking, we just move right on. The message don't stop. The message don't stop at all. Yep, I appreciate that, man. Y'all hit the like button already. Appreciate it. But we're getting ready to get out of here. Start the rest of this day. God bless all of you. Go out, spread some positive energy out there, because all these negative people out there ain't gonna stop nothing. They're not gonna stop a damn thing. Kwame's gonna persevere. So don't forget to follow at Kwame Brown Bus Life. Buzz Life, real news and sports, real sports and news. Follow that page, follow this page, go to my Patreon, Karceno4life, and make sure you subscribe. Check out that video I did on Vlad, and there's gonna be more to come. Like, we filled you up this whole week, so can't nobody say nothing after that. So I'm out.